Alright guys, so we're back on the road again. Feels great to be back on the road again. But one thing with being back on the road again and you're traveling is that means boondocking. Yes, our favorite thing to do, boondock. However, some boondocking is not just regular boondocking. You're not in a beautiful place and hanging out in the mountains on BLM land and all that good stuff. You're actually boondocking in parking lots. Yay, RV life rules, parking lots. But one thing I want to show you when you're boondocking, see, it's a little bit more cramped. Miss Jill's over here frying us some steaks, so that's always a good thing to have on the road. But if you can see, the slide is in. This is the type of boondocking we do. We don't go to a place and put out our slides because it's kind of rude. Not only that, we actually are boondocking in a truck stop at the moment because there's nothing for quite some time, and we're a little tired of being on the road all day. So we're going to stop and eat dinner, and by the time we get done with dinner, it's going to be time for nappy nap time for old man. And I think Miss Jill's probably pretty tired. I know the dog's tired, as he's laying there looking silly. So anyway, we're going to actually, like I said, utilize a truck stop. Now, one thing I want to point out about camping at a truck stop is we are not using the back where the truckers are at. We are actually at a Flying J truck stop, and most Flying J's all have designated RV spots where you can come, hang out, get some rest. Also, a lot of Flying J truck stops have dump stations, and some have actual potable water. Now, they do not let you dump for free, but I think it's a modest fee of 10 or 12 bucks. But if you have a Flying J card, pilot card, you get a little discount on that. We've never utilized it personally, but I have a trucker card as I'm a truck driver, so I just use that for everything I need to do anyway. But for those of you who are not truck drivers, that'd be something maybe to get a little discount on dumping and possibly pilot. But they also have propane as well at most of these Flying J truck stops. See, as you guys can see, there's plenty of parking here at these truck stops, a lot of them. See if the sun's going to bleach us out or not. But, you know, utilize these areas. They got abundance for travelers. We just want to just hang out for a couple hours, get some sleep, hang out maybe overnight. Don't take advantage of it. Go in and buy something from the truck stop. But the other good thing is, if you don't want to waste your water and you need to take a shower, get right in there and pay for a shower. With abundance of hot water, you're not going to run out. Just my advice, take shower shoes or flip-flops. Don't walk around barefooted in the truck stop floors. You see, some people don't get the memo about not putting their slides out, but that's okay, I guess, for him, because he's actually over here against the side. I understand sometimes you need to put your slides out to get to things, but try not to do that, especially back where the trucks are parked at if you have to go back there. Now, even though we are kind of boondocking here in a truck stop, which is perfectly fine with me as being a truck driver for going 28 years, but kind of look, this is actually a pretty nice little spot here. Got a little view. Yeah. So what, you hear some trucks coming in, but guess what? You're not spending $60 just overnight somewhere. And that's what a lot of places are, especially during peak seasons. So I'll even zoom in on it here. See that? Cars and RVs. They also offer fuel at the same places where the dump station is for RVs. So keep that in mind when you go into a Flying J. Now, this particular Flying J here is actually off of Interstate 10, exit 22, I believe, Lordsburg, New Mexico. So if you guys are coming through here, like I said, they got an abundance of places for RVs to park here. Plus, they have a big truck lot. Like I said, just try not to use that, because a lot of them guys, they got to get some sleep. And parking back there could also get you guys in a situation you don't want to be in, meaning trucks running over top of you and leaving, and then you're left there with a busted, tore up, twisted RV, tow vehicle, all those kind of things. And they do not actually stop to let you know, hey, guess what? I ran into your crap. They don't always tell you that. So, try not to ever go back there. We've done it ourselves in a pinch, but like I said, we were mindful. We went and took a spot that nobody else could get into because it was too tight for a tractor trailer to get into. So, utilizing boondocking spots at truck stops, those are great places to go and get a reasonably safe place to sleep at night. Sometimes it depends on where you're at. If you're in a bad location, you'll know your spidey sense will go crazy. But otherwise, it's pretty safe. Just don't go traipsing around, you know, all alone in a truck stop in the dark, because usually people who are doing that are up to no good. Well, except for the drivers trying to go get something to eat. Anyhow, like I said, utilizing truck stops are a good, you know, alternative to boondocking and like, you know, city streets and stuff like that. Because sometimes that's not really, honestly, the safest place to be, especially in inner cities, high crime areas, things like that. Especially if you're not in like a motorhome where you can just start up and drive away. If you're in a travel trailer or a fifth wheel, you have to get out of that and get into your other vehicle to take off. So sometimes you really just got to be more mindful. Like I said, you know, these are good, you know, easy places, usually right against the highway, easy off, easy back on. Good places to utilize, you know, for a free boondocking spot. And like I said, just be mindful of the trucks. That's really the only real thing you really got to do here. Is be mindful of the truck and watch the truck traffic. And most of the rest, these truck stops, they have, you know, decent greasy spoon restaurants and stuff in there if you're not counting calories, or you want a big sloppy greasy cheeseburger, or even a good steak sometimes. So, but guys, this is all I got for you today. We'll jump off of here and get some rest, and then we are going to hit the road bright and early. And I don't know where we're going tomorrow. It's a mystery. You have to tune back in to find out. It's your first time joining us here on the channel. Thanks for stopping by and checking us out. If you're a returning viewer, hey, glad to see you again. I want to talk to you guys soon. Bye.